World War III. Where will it begin? Some of you may be experiencing it every week right here in the back of a minivan. You know, words create worlds, and words also create world wars. And often it takes place as you're going to church, right here in the back of your van. It may take place in the form of weapons. We have wars that go on between little army men in the back, and weapons that go on between wars with big army men. And you touched me and get off of my space. You're breathing my air. But weapons can come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. They may come in the form of a straw from Sonic, and we love it when our kids, yes, you've seen it, you've experienced it firsthand, and pretty soon it causes you perhaps to pull out the weapon. If you don't stop, I'm gonna take this statue. You catch my drift? Have you ever been there on Sunday mornings? I'll bet if you have children, whether they're age 2 or whether they're age 18, that you have, and that's a common experience from the very first siblings, Cain and Abel. Children, brothers and sisters, have been at war. Well, guess what? It's time to close the door. We gotta put a smile on and go to church. Come on, kids, let's go. I took my fatigues off because the battle's over. We're at church. I forgot my last weapon, but that's okay. Why is it that children have such a hard time with each other? Because they are competitive. They compete for the best grades. They compete for athletic positions, but mostly they're competing for your attention, mom and dad, and the brother or the sister often stands in the way. But you know what? Is one of your children more athletic than the other? One sing more? One have better grades? Are we supposed to highlight those? Yes, yes, yes. They compete with each other. This culture breeds that, but this is the place, home, moms and dads, is where these children need to be accepted. They snap at their annoying little brother, but can have the patience of Job with his best friend. They absolutely will not allow their little sister to touch their clothes, but they'll allow 10 of their friends to borrow anything they want. Why is that? And what are we to do? It's imperative that we teach respect and love for each other. John 13:34 says, "As I have loved you, so you must love one another." We need to help our children see their brothers and sisters as individuals, not as a thorn. Respect must be shown in words, actions, and tones, beginning with you as a parent. Tone means far more than spoken words. You can tell you don't give a rip, or you can say, "Yes, ma'am," and you mean the very same thing just by the tone. We also have to allow individuality in our teens. Each of our teenagers rarely has the same type of personality. Even identical twins, though genetically the same, have different personalities. That is okay. And often we as parents feel like we have to treat them the same because it's just not fair. You don't need to treat them the same. If one is musically inclined, delight in that. If one of them's athletically inclined, cheer them on. Quit signing them up for things that they don't do well. But above all, please don't try to live your life through the successes of your teen or hold them accountable for your failures. We have to help our children be who God created them to be. Love them unconditionally, and they will learn to love and respect their siblings. Now here's what I want you to think on. And this is the final point. God has given to each mother's child that's ever been born a particular calling. We have to help them realize that call. We have to help them realize that there's not a single person that ever has lived, ever has been born, or ever will be born that can fulfill the call that God has placed on your child's life. We have to help them realize that their brother and sister has that same call of God. May God bless you as you often have to dress up and get ready for battle. But I'm praying for you, and you know that we've got folks here on this staff that will love to help you as a family conquer those little skirmishes. I'll see you with a smile on your face, no battle fatigues on, next time you get out of your minivan. Love you.